please.
Yes. Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. قل هو الله أحد الله الصمد لم يلد ولم يولد ولم يكن له كفوا أحد. جزاك الله خير.
Now I invite Mr. Shabir to give the presidential address, please.
First of all, let me extend a warm welcome to one and all on behalf of Friday Forum Kuwait for today's program. Actually, this is a very customized program. We were not expecting a big number. Our target count was like 40 to 50, mashallah. We are around 40 to start with. We're very happy with that. The idea behind today's program is to share the beautiful experience of today's speaker with the youngsters who are aspiring for higher studies with higher ambitions in life. Also to give an idea to their parents how to fly high, how to get admission in premier institutes like IIT and IIMs. So we'll be very happy if at least a few among us could ignite their minds, could be motivated in this regard, and could reach one among these target institutions in life. You always hear about IITs and IIMs. We get excited at those names, but very few know exactly how to get into this and how to come out as IITN or IMA in life. But perhaps one of the main reasons behind this is not having a proper awareness, not having a proper idea about these institutes and the admission procedures to these institutes. So this is the idea why Friday Forum Kuwait has come up with this program to know more about admission, the life, and the way it can change one's life exactly from the right candidate, one who has got into it, been there, and is about to come out with flying colors. Hope this will help our purpose. With this, let me invite today's program convener or the anchor, Mr. Zakaria, to run the show. Zakaria, the podium is yours. Please come forward.
Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. We all know that education is a very important criteria which determines the fortunes or the career of most of them. It's all about that spark, you get about getting the first job, and then with the experience, you can keep going on with that, So, when it comes to Islam also, we can see that the very first verses which has been revealed to Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, was Ikra, read. So we are talking about knowledge, information, education, So that is probably the reason why you can see that in the past, there are so many Muslim scholars who had made a big impact in science and technology with their inventions and discoveries. And yes, it is a dream of all the students to get admission in some of the premium institutes. Let me take this opportunity to welcome our guest speaker, Wazeem Nishad to the program. He is a very young PhD scholar, and he will be telling us about how right from it is like IIT Madras from entry to exit. That means he's going to start up all the way from how to get into IITs, the entrance test, the different courses which are available in IITs, and education and campus life and much more. It is not just about education and campus life. So we understand that it will be a very very encouraging speech that our youngsters can get. The objective of this talk is that our youngsters will get motivated, and they will get a desire to join in the Indian Institute of Management or any premium institute for that matter. And Wazeem was telling me age is not a criteria. Age is not a matter of problem at all. It's not only about youngsters. He's saying that even the elderly Friday Forum members can also get an admission in Indian Institute of Technology, for their PhD studies or post-graduation studies. So to know more about it, let's wait and watch what Wazeem has to say. He will give us a virtual ride or a virtual tour in Indian Institute of Technology, Madras. Let me also welcome all the spectators, the viewers, the Friday Forum members, and all the guests who have come out here to enjoy this enlightening speech from Wazeem. Before I go into Wazeem, let me invite Zaid Mohammed to just give a brief introduction of our speaker.
Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Greetings of peace. It is my honor to introduce to you our special guest and the main speaker for today's program, Mr. Wazeem Nishad. As Zakaria Saab mentioned, Wazeem is currently a PhD scholar at the prestigious IIT Madras. He has previously worked with Tata Steel Material Research, ICSR IIT Madras as a senior project scientist. He has also served as assistant professor at the Department of Mechanical Engineering, TKM Institute of Technology, Kollam. Wazeem did his master's in computer integrated manufacturing and graduated in mechanical engineering from Kerala University. Mashallah, he's also a career consultant. So I request everyone, especially our young brothers and sisters, to listen to this entire session carefully and to utilize the question and answer session, inshallah, at the end of this event. To clarify any queries whatsoever. Wazeem is from Kyolan, and I'm told that he's joining us from there. Once again, it is my honor to welcome Wazeem to this program on behalf of the entire Friday Forum family and those participating in this program. Brother Wazeem, the mic is yours.
Assalamu alaikum. Thank you, Zaid. Thank you, Shabir. Thank you, Zakaria. So let's start. See the screen, right? Screen is visible, right? Yeah. Okay. So first of all, let me start by saying that if you're expecting something very serious today, I'm not going to give. Okay. Let's make it a little interesting. Let's have a journey through the campus. Okay. It's a very, very, very beautiful campus. Okay. So we'll just have a journey through the campus. And that's the reason why we have put the topic as IIT Madras from entry to exit. So it's split into two. Okay. Entry to exit. So when you enter inside a campus, what all do you see? Okay. It's such a beautiful campus. Okay. So what is so beautiful inside it? Okay. Second part is entry as a student. How do you enter as a student? What are the courses? How do you join there? What are the exams? Okay. And when you graduate, what happens? Okay. So this is how I want you to travel along. This is how we have prepared the whole session. Okay. And again, we'll make it interesting as a journey through our campus. Okay. So it will also include a few experiences as well of my time at IIT Madras. And to start with, why should I be talking about IIT Madras? So I'll start from there. As the intro which was given, I was a PhD scholar there in Manufacturing Engineering section, Department of Mechanical Engineering. I was also a senior project scientist at ICSR's Industrial Consultancy Sponsored Research and Tata Steel's Advanced Material Research Center project, okay, at IIT Madras. Along with that 6 years, I would say I enjoyed my campus. I was the literary secretary at Krishna Hostel, IIT Madras. It's very old, okay. It's started in 1950s, 60s, that hostel. Okay, I was a part of campus palliative care. So I was taking care of campus palliative care. I was a core member of campus palliative care inside the campus. I was an intra-IIT player for IIT Madras. Okay, that's again interesting because that's usually what BTechs do. Okay, and that's when I went inside as a PhD holder and went inside that. Then I was a part of Mitra as a PG coordinator. Mitra is a group for mental health and support. Okay. And then I was the MC for international conferences for almost 3 international conferences at IIT Madras. Then there is something called as campus tour program. So from students used to come to visit our campus. So we have to take them around and mention what is the campus and all those. So I've done all these, and that is the reason why I'm coming in front of you to talk about IIT Madras. Yeah. And today's journey, okay, you can see this is how the campus is. Okay. On the right, which you can see, let me take the pointer. 1 second. Okay, this is how the whole campus is. This campus is divided into 3. The front orange, which you can see, is the main gate from which you enter, and you have a residential zone. Residential zone is where people from quarters, they live. Quarters is for staffs and married students and all those. Okay, and from there you have a junction through which it is divided into academic zone and hostel zone. So again, IIT Madras is divided into 3. Residential zone, which is the biggest region, okay, which covers the largest area. Residential zone, academic zone, and hostel zone. So today we'll be discussing about campus and campus life at IIT Madras, academic and research programs, entrance examinations, mess food and hostel zone, co-curricular activities, and what's special to be a part of Central University. So IIT Madras is a central university under the central government of India. Okay. So this is the junction which I was talking to you, the circle. This is called as Gajendra circle. We reach this circle and then we decide whether we should go to hostel zone or you have to go to academic zone or towards the main gate. Okay. So before we start with a short video for everyone. Okay. This is how the campus is. This is the Gajendra circle which I was talking to you about. IIT Madras in 3 minutes. This is the main gate. You come in front of the main gate, come inside, cross the residential zone to the Gajendra circle. There's a circle. You have deer inside the campus, spotted deer. You have lake inside the campus. Okay, you have beautiful lakes inside the campus. You have spotted deer. You have black bucks inside the campus. When it comes to academics, you have high-end research facilities. Different labs. Startup, you can start with it. You have provisions for that. This is a central workshop started in 1950s. One second. Let me clear all the drawings. I think Mehboob is using the pen. Yeah. So I'll just stop that. Student Activity Center. This is where our convocation and all happens. This is a convocation, I think, 2 years before. This is the Research Scholars Day. Open air theater. Every Saturdays we have movie and DJs and everything played over there. hostel zone, huge tower hostels and old hostels. Every hostel has their own library, close to 19-20 hostels. More than 10 mess, food mess over there, where you can do the allotment and get 24 hours restaurants inside the campus, open restaurants, multi-speciality hospital with all the treatments and medicines and everything treated. Research park over there, like and you start to incubate and all. Sports, you have a synthetic track, your football, your basketball, your volleyball, your squash, your tennis, all synthetic tracks available. You have gym facilities over there. And yeah, this was a very short video, a 3 minutes video. With this, we are going to start today's session. IIT Madras was started in 1959. Okay, it is a 619-acre campus, which you can see on your right, the map. Okay, there you can see something very interesting. Okay, this whole place is green. Below, it's completely full of buildings. Okay, it's because IIT Madras was a part of Gindi National Park. Okay, and it was separated. 600 acres was separated out. That's the reason why here you can find all greenery. Here also you can find greenery. Behind it's full of buildings. Opposite to that, again, you have some colleges like CLRI, Central Leather Research Institute, and all those. Okay, so it's kind of a mini forest near a crowded city like that. Okay, it is NIRF Indian ranking, rank 1 campus, engineering level and overall level. Okay, and World University level QS ranking 275, and engineering and technology ranking 94. Okay, it is 10 kilometers from airport and 12 from Central Railway Station, and it's a residential campus. It has received the Institute of Eminence in India. So what you can see is the main gauge which we are talking about. And how do you travel? It's a 617 acres of campus. So how do you travel inside the campus? You have both bus facility. You enter inside the campus, you can find a bus waiting over there. Every 15 minutes, that bus will start. So right now, you have entered inside the campus. You can see that yellow bus over there on your right. You go there, you board the bus. When it's time to take the bus, the driver will come and take the bus and stop at, there'll be all the stops. Okay. And there'll not be anyone other than this driver, and you don't need to pay. Okay. Second thing is you have cycles. Okay, every student should be using only cycle. A hostel student, only the campus staffs can use other facilities like bike, motorized vehicles, and all. Okay, 1 second. Yeah. Next one. What is the beauty inside the campus? Can anyone tell me which animal is this?
Gazelle or deer?
Deer. Which deer is this? Can you tell me which deer is this?
No.
This is black buck. Have you heard about black bucks? Okay, an Indian might have heard about black buck related to a movie actor. Can you tell me the name of the movie actor?
Salman
Have you heard
Khan.
about the who?
Salman Khan.
Yes, Salman Khan. The controversial issue related to black buck because it's an endangered species. That is the main issue. Okay, and IIT Madras is a habitat of black bucks. That's what I wanted to say. You have black bucks over there. You have very old 80 to 100 years old banyan trees. It's full of spotted deers, and you can see inside the campus. This green, the campus is you can move around 24 hours. You can move around inside the campus like this. There is no restrictions that night this time you have to enter the hostel. No, nothing. Okay, and night you go to lab. The lab is open for you to work 24 hours. This is how we come back from lab. You can see, right? In cycle riding late night, we are coming back to our hostels. Okay, so you take your dinner and come back to lab and work and then go. So it's a 24 hours campus. So you can see over here, banyan trees. On the right, what you can see is a white black buck. So it's a rare, it's an albino. Okay, so that is there. Okay, black bucks. And on the right, what you can see when my dad visited the campus, so he was with the deer. Okay, and what are the amenities inside the campus? Amenities include it is a 24 hours campus with restaurants and juice shops. It has campus coffee day. So it has cafe coffee day. Okay, cafe coffee day outside, whatever is the price, we have 50%, which is subsidized. Okay, we have open air theater every Saturday. You have movies and DJs and all. You have shopping centers available inside. You have beauty parlors, you have salons, you have tender cooking stalls, you have fruit shops, you have vegetable shops, you have post office, you have train ticket booking counters, you have flight ticket booking counters. You have central, we have central government schools like Kendra Vidyalaya. You have Vanavani School, you have SBI Bank, you have Canara Bank. You have a multi-speciality hospital where the whole treatment, whole lab facilities, including surgery, everything is free. Even your medicines are free. Okay, what I'm trying to say is you don't need to go out for anything. Everything whatever is required is available inside the campus. Okay, now total strength, there is close to 10,000 students inside the campus with 550 to 600 faculty and 1,250 administrative and support staffs. So all these kind of faculty and staffs will be given accommodation, and married PhD students will be given separate quarters accommodation. Other students will be given hostel facilities. Academic zone, from Gajendra Circle, you're coming forward. You can see on the left side, you can see before Gajendra Circle, you can see management science, Department of Management. You come forward, you can see humanities and science block. Come forward, you can find central workshop on the right, mechanical science block on the left. Again, you come forward, you can see civil engineering. Again, come forward. Behind civil engineering, you have computer science and electrical. Come forward on the right side, you have environmental lab, you have aerospace departments over there, you have composite labs, you have polymer labs. Again, you come forward, you have ocean engineering department. Again, opposite ocean engineering, you have engineering design, and beside you have biotech. So what I'm trying to say is these are the departments over there. You have aerospace, civil management, physics, applied mechanics, computer science and engineering, mathematics, biotech. Then you have electrical engineering, mechanical engineering, chemical engineering, engineering design, metallurgy and materials engineering, chemistry, humanities and social science, and ocean engineering department. And what do you do in all these departments? What courses over there? Okay, you have online BSc programs. You have undergraduate programs, you have postgraduate programs. You have research programs, you have joint degree programs, you have exchange programs. So undergraduate is something which you do after your +2. Okay, postgraduate is what you do after your graduation. Research you can do after your, you can directly start with your research program after your graduation. Okay, or after your post-graduation. Okay, joint degree is IIT will be one of the university. The associated second university will be an international university. Like you can have a joint degree with MIT. Okay, you can have it Illinois. You can have it Northwestern. You can have it Deakin University in Australia. You can have it Trinity College Dublin. So many. Okay. So what are the undergraduate and postgraduate programs? They are BTech 4-year program, dual degree BTech and MTech 5-year program, MA integrated. MA means you have literature and development studies. So again, it's an interesting information. BTech is for engineering 4 years. BTech and MTech together you can join for 5 years. You can join for BA, MA. That means it's an engineering college. No, it's not just an engineering college. You have other courses also over there in Indian Institute of Technology, Madras. You have BA, MA English. You have BA, MA Development Studies. It's a 5-year course. You have BS, MS Science 5-year program. You have MTech programs. You have MBA programs. You have MSc programs. Research programs. You have PhD, which is direct PhD. You can join. You can join for regular PhD. You can join for sponsored PhD. Direct is after your BTech, after your graduation, you directly join Masters and PhD together. Regular is after your post-graduation. Sponsored program is you belong to a company and the company is sending you for PhD. Like that quality improvement, QIP is there, where some university will be sending you, you might be a faculty in the university and they will be sending it to you. So many programs for PhD is there. Then MS. So after your BTech, you will be coming for MS program. Okay, then lots of project positions are there where you can join as scientist positions, where you can join as project associate positions, etc. Okay. Now, which are the entrance examinations? You might have heard about JEE Mains and Advanced, right? JEE Mains and Advanced. With JEE Mains and Advanced, you can join for our BTech, our dual degree BTech and MTech, in which all departments, the departments which we discussed before, and dual degree BS and MS. All these these 3 admissions are through JEE Mains and Advanced. GATE examination is for MTech admission. JAM is for MSc admission. You have MSc. You have 3 MSc over there. Okay, you have physics, chemistry, and some biological sciences, something like that. Okay. Yeah, I think physics and chemistry is there. Physics, chemistry, and mathematics, I think. Yeah. Okay. And then you have HSSEE, Humanities and Social Science Entrance Examination, is the examination for BA/MA Literature, what we are talking about before. Okay. CSIR NET is one of the intake for PhD. Okay. HTRA and NSTRA, you have separate exams conducted by MHRD, Ministry of Human Resource, or the IIT Madras itself, to make it very simple. They will be calling you, they will be conducting an interview, and they will be taking you for MS and PhD admissions. Okay. So these are the entrance examination which you should have a note. And co-curricular activities. What are the co-curricular activities over there? Fitness at IIT Madras. You have gym, you have yoga, you have meditation, you have Hapkido, you have sports facilities, you have walking and jogging, you have Zumba, you have dance, including salsa dance, you have swimming. That means IIT Madras, it's not just for studies. Okay, you have a lot of other co-curricular facilities. Morning, you can see people coming to the stadium and walking. Not just the stadium, they can walk inside the greenery, what we're talking about. Greenery, that green campus. Morning, people will be walking. People from out, some people, they even collect the walkers pass and they walk inside the campus. Some people go for nature walk inside the campus, where they go for bird watching, all those kind of things. Okay, now sports. Basketball, volleyball, tennis, badminton, cricket, football, athletics, snooker, table tennis, throw ball, squash, frisbee, weightlifting, aquatics, all these sports are there. On the right, you can see is the intra-IIT meet, which we were there. Okay. On the left, you can see volleyball court, and next is basketball court and all those kind of things. Okay. The bottom, what you can see is the tennis court over there. And this was one of a photo after, which I was there as a part at that time after a sports fest, which was there at IIT Madras. Other than sports, there is Sangam clubs like quiz club, word game, music, oratory, thespian, writing, choreo club, fine arts, media, esports, our gaming, okay, comedy, like stand-up comedies and all those, lifestyle, informals, classical arts, film appreciation, design and VFX. So you have what you want to learn, they will provide it to you. Okay. Now, if you are interested in innovations, then you have Center for Innovation. You just register, go there, okay, and do your be a part of any of these clubs. And if you have some idea, convert it into a product, or be a part of some team which already working on some product, like 3D printing clubs, aero clubs, analytic clubs, astronomy and physics clubs, computer vision and intelligence club, elect club, iBot, Sahai, programming club, Team Envisage, iGEM, like this, lots of clubs. Sahai is a club where they associate with doing some kind of social community service and all those. Like if they want special wheelchairs and all those, they come to Sahai. Sahai will make it for people like that. Okay. When we talk about hostel life, there are close to 19-20 hostels inside the campus. Alagananda, Brahmaputra, Kaveri, all the river names. Out of which 4 hostels are girls' hostels. Sarayu, Sharavati, Tunga, and Sabarmati. So you can count how many boys hostels. You can find the gender ratio inside the campus now, right? Okay. Now, Krishna Hostel is the hostel where I was a part of. Okay, it's a very old hostel. Some photos were taken during my initial days inside the campus. Okay, when I first entered Krishna Hostel, this is the pic which you can see, which I took it over there. This is the room which was given to me. I entered that room. I went to balcony. This is what I saw. 2 spotted deers just close to my balcony. I was so happy that I can wake up every day seeing deers. Then from outside, you can see every hostel has the individual basketball courts, cricket facilities, football grounds, every hostel. Okay, snooker boards, they have every hostels. And this was my cycle. This was my first cycle. This was first and only cycle inside the campus. Okay. Yeah, and not just deers. Okay, I missed to say there are other animals as well. Like you have monkeys running around. Monkeys are really dangerous inside the campus. They find food in your hand, they'll attack. And yeah, so now we'll enter into mess. There are 10 mess in total. Okay, I'm rushing because I know that there is a little time constraint. Okay, since we started a little late. And we have to finish it before Maghrib. So just calculating the time as well. Mess, we have North Indian mess, you have South Indian mess, you have Jain mess, you have food court. Like this 10 messes are there in Himalaya and Nilgiri complex. And what you can see on the left is the lawn in front of Himalaya mess. So after eating, you can come to the lawn, or even after dinner, you can sit there with the deers and spend some time and then go back to. Okay. And some nights in the lawn, you'll have sometime birthday parties will be going on. Even Gajendra Circle is the main birthday party spot. Okay. And otherwise there'll be some of them coming with guitars and singing songs over there. Sometimes some bands will be running over there. So it's kind of like 24 hours, there'll be some other kind of fun inside the campus. And you give allotment for your mess. Okay. And every month, if you feel that this month I ate North Indian, I want to try South Indian. Okay. This month I ate South Indian, I want to go to food court and eat whatever I like. So they give you coupons, you can buy whatever you want. Okay. Now, Sabhas and Samadhis, they have Sabhas and Samadhis for every community: Marathi Mitramandal, Hindi Mitramandal, Kannada Sangha, like that, Telugu, Northeastern community, Bengali community, and Kerala Kala Samadhi. So Kerala, I was there in the committee for, I think, 2018. These pics, which is there when I was the part of the committee during 2018 for Kerala Piravi celebration. Okay. So these are the pics for that. And Mitra and Sati, they really give support for mental health. There are professional level mental health support by psychologists and psychiatrists. And also you can meet them, you can call them 24 hours, you can have chat. Okay, you can have video calls. All these facilities are available. Student level, where they'll have helpers like after meeting the psychologist, Mitra helpers will come and make sure that if they go and check if they are okay, make sure if they want any support, are they meeting doctors on time, are they skipping their counseling sessions, like that. Faculty level, where there'll be faculty level members on it, there'll be supporting staffs like Captain Manian was one of the part, Captain Jaykumar was one of the member as supporting staff for mental health and all. Then place of workshop. People think IIT Madras means no, people they come there and study. Some people think they come there and have fun. No. If you want to spend time in mosque, temples, church, you have facilities inside the campus. If I talk about mosque, you have 5 times namaz happening over there. Okay, even when it comes to our Eid time, including Sahari and Iftar, everything will be together and we arrange it together. So it's kind of a fun time over there. Okay, and they have churches as well. They have temples as well inside the campus. Yeah. We have some words. Okay, so if we meet someone from IIT Madras, definitely will be. If we talk for 10 minutes, we'll come to know. Okay, you are an Insti product, right? So we'll ask. Okay, so you are Insti alumni. Insti is the institute IIT. Okay, so some terms, and there are enough research which has happened because these words started long back. Like put fight, put peace. Okay, put fight means you have to put some effort for it. Okay, then Entu, really Entu guy means he's very enthusiastic. Okay, Gult means he's a Telugu. Mallu, Guju means he's Gujarati. Then Tam is there. Okay, so he's a Tamilian. Okay, so many words. Which factory do you belong to means which is the coaching center which you are part of. Okay. Now the fun part, you have cultural nights over there, Sarang and Shastra and all other forms of cultural nights where all the big celebrities comes to a campus. Okay, and it will be so much fun. You have Shan, you have Shankar Mahadevan coming, you have KK, you have Benny Dayal coming. So you can understand how much fun it is there inside the campus, right? Now you have had all the fun inside the campus 5 years or 4 years or during your period. Okay, after that you have the Fortune 500 companies. Okay, all the top companies coming in and hiring. You have most of the times every year you'll have a record of students crossing 1 crore at the age of 22. You have to understand. Okay, per annum salary will be there. On an average, even non-core companies for BTech students, they give a salary of more than 30 lakhs per annum. Okay, 20, 30, 35 like that. Okay, it's so common. And majority of them, even Ola and ITC and all these kind of companies, non-core companies will even come and give very huge packages. Okay, like that, so many companies come, you get brilliant placements over there. Most of the times it's 100% placements. Not for PhDs again. Okay, don't expect placements for PhDs much. It's mostly for BTechs and master student. Now, some of my experience, what IIT Madras provided me as a student, other than the 6 years life inside the campus. Okay, this is my 2017 visit to Taiwan, Kaohsiung, Taiwan, for the World Congress on Micro Nano Manufacturing. So this is some fun time over there. Our meetups is the lab facilities and meetups and all those. person which you can see on the left, he was a postdoc guy when we went. Right now, he's an assistant professor in IIT Bombay. On the front, what you can see, this is my guide. This is my guide, Dr. Satyan Subaya. Okay. On the left, what you can see is Taipei 101. Okay, like that. And this is my, that was in 2017. This is my Japan visit in 2018. All these are funded from the institute. All these funded from IIT. Okay. You can see Mount Fuji over here. So I was here in Japan for 3 months, 3 to 4 months. Okay. And was able to do some quality research over there, brilliant research over there. And followed by, this was in 2019, where I went to North Carolina, USA, and had a good time over there, visiting Washington and New York and all those. Okay. And I had my presentation as well over there. So it was brilliant to meet a lot of researchers from my domain. And now to tell you why IIT Madras. IIT Madras is a beautiful campus. Okay. Brilliant campus life, academic and research exposure, wonderful academic and research exposure, sports, arts, and other co-curricular activities. Okay. Exchange programs and placements. You have whatever you want over there. Then why not IIT Madras is what you should ask. Okay. The little effort which you have to put to enter, and you enter there, you will be the one enjoying your life most. You will be the one who will be settling your career the most. You get right jobs, you get good jobs. Until then, you enjoy your life. You study, you meet a lot of quality people. Okay, you discuss quality, your academic growth which is going to come. So all these benefits, and that is why IIT. Okay. And yeah, a lot of few websites which you should note if you're following. If you want to know more about IIT Madras, you can visit iitm.ac.in. JAM exam for if you remember, we are talking about MSc, right? You can visit jam.iac.ac.in because IISc is the one. IISc campus you might be knowing, right? IISc is the one who's taking care of it. JOSA is for allotment. JOSSA, josa.nic.in for the JEE allotments. Previous allotment, what was the ranking and all, if you want to know. JEE advanced, jeeadb.ac.in. So JEE mains and advanced. Then gate.iitb.ac.in for gate exam. hsee.iitm.ac.in for HSSE examination. Then research.iitm.ac.in for research, like post, as we had discussed it before. We have project positions, research mainly is for our PhD admissions and the master's admissions. Okay. Now, this was a little media attention which I got for my research as well. Okay. And NDTV and Times of India and all those which took my work to publish, and I'm very happy. All these things was given to me by IIT Madras. Okay, the topic in the title you can read: IIT Madras research team finds simpler methods to produce graphene platelets. Yeah, that was my PhD work. Okay, and yeah, so before ending up, I'm just taking 2 minutes to tell you about a very small story over here. Okay, this is basically a Zen story. Okay, Zen story of 2 monks, and these 2 monks were crossing. It was a heavy rain, and they were crossing a muddy area, and that is when a lady was standing there, and she was, because it's watery and all those, she was not able to cross it. Okay, and one of the 2 monks were there. Tanzan and Aikido. Okay, so Tanzan helped the lady to cross it. Tanzan lifted it. So both of them are monks. Lifted it and helped her to cross this, and placed her on the other side of the water body, and left her over there. Both of them started walking. Who all? Tanzan and Aikido. Aikido did not like this. Okay, Aikido started overthinking. Why Tanzan was doing this? Why should Tanzan be carrying a lady? Because this is not allowed as for monks. Okay. Till night, he was thinking about this, and he was not focusing on what all Tanzan was talking. After late night, Aikido was asking, Tanzan, shall I ask you something? Isn't it wrong what you did? Okay, isn't it wrong what you did? Then Tanzan was asking, what wrong? What wrong did I do? You carrying the lady. Then Tanzan was kind of surprised and asked, I dropped her over there. Are you still carrying her? That means he already left her over there, okay, and he started moving in his life, okay. But Tanzan, Ekido was still thinking about it, okay, and getting worried, okay. So from this, I just wanted to tell you that there might be a lot of failures coming in, a lot of confusions coming in when you prepare for these kind of exams, okay. But don't lose hope. Don't really lose hope. Just take lessons from that and start moving ahead, okay. If you don't move ahead, then you will not be able to see the success which is there in front of you, okay. And when you really want something, all the universe conspires in helping you to achieve it, okay. So this was words from Paulo Coelho, and as we all know, let's all fight for it, okay. Fight for it to reach this campus. Whoever is interested to, whoever wants to be a part of it, it's kind of, if you want to be a part of, the only thing what I can promise you is, if you really want it, you will achieve it. Thank you everyone. Thank you. And with the short time, I think I was able to give you a small idea about the campus. Thank you all.
Jazakallah khair, Wazeem. That was indeed very enlightening and very inspiring. Let me invite Mr. Riyas Ahmed to take over the proceedings, please. Riyas?
Yes. Now it's a Q&A session, guys. And now you can ask questions to Mr. Wazeem. Wazeem, ready for questions, right?
Yes.
Yes, go ahead, guys.
Can I start?
Yes.
Yeah. Wazeem, it is a very, very beautiful presentation. It's a beautiful journey through the campus and very inspiring talk with beautiful take-home message at the end. Really appreciate from the bottom of the heart for this beautiful presentation in such a short time.
Thank you.
And one of the news clippings I saw that you were behind discovering something that conducts electricity 13 times than copper. So can you just brief about that? What was that material?
Yeah, so the material is graphene. Okay, so if I talk to you about graphene, I'll make it really simple for you. We all know about graphite. So graphite is basically our pencil lead, which is there. Okay, so the atomic structure of graphite is kind of like the paper stacked inside our notebook. Like every paper is one layer of carbon. Just think. Okay, so every paper is strong, but two papers are not strong. They can slide, right? Okay, this is how the structure of graphite is. To everyone, if I take you back to your school time, okay, the atoms inside that paper, if I compare it with one layer of carbon, all the atoms are covalently bonded. That's strong bonded, really strong, and all the layers are weakly bonded. They can easily slide, okay, making it a very good lubricant as well. That is why grease, you remember, right? Grease is a lubricant, right? Okay, like this graphite can be used as a lubricant. And people were thinking, can we take out this one paper? So you know what is the thickness of this one paper, right? That is one atom. Thickness is one atom. Okay, so people were all surprised. How do we find it? Okay, so this was all theoretically available. That is when Novoslow and Jem, okay, they were from University of Manchester, and very interesting, they found it out using sellotape. Our Scotch tape is there, right? They took a small piece of graphite, they pasted sellotape over there, took it out, pasted it onto another sellotape, again they took it out. They did it until they stopped seeing this graphite. Okay, made it transparent, then they transferred into silicon substrate and they checked. So what happens is, since it's a free layer, you have carbon at the top, you have electrons, free electrons available, a lot of free electrons. If I take it back to school, making it very conductive. Okay, making it really conductive. So the hurdle over here is the mass manufacturing of graphene. Okay, my area was using graphite as a lubricant. Okay, the degraded lubricant, when I studied it, I found that the degraded lubricant became graphene. That means degraded lubricant is a better value than the original lubricant. So that was my research, and it was kind of making it that's why it got a little publicity, because you cannot use that graphene for manufacturing, but it was the byproduct of a process. So that's a whole fun of it. Yeah.
I have another doubt.
Hi here.
Assalamu alaikum. Yes,
Walaikum
you
salam.
said that only bikes are, cycles are permitted for students in the campus to use. So
Yes.
what about the bus? Is it only for the staff?
No. I mean, if not cycle, then the bus. You are not allowed to use personal motorized vehicles. Like you are not allowed to use your personal bikes, personal cars for students. Okay. If you don't have your cycle, then board the bus. Like that. But bus means you have to wait for 15 minutes because every bus will come to a bus stop only every 15 minutes. And that stops at somewhat night, 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock. After that, there is no bus. And morning it starts by 6. But it's a 24-hour campus. So if you want to move around, it is better you have your own cycle. Like that.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
Good evening, sir. Hello.
Yes.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Yeah. I have a question. So you were in one of your slides I saw about online courses in IIT Madras, and
Yeah.
I had actually signed up for one, which is going to start in September, which is for
Okay.
BSc Data Science.
Data
So could you
science.
just
Yeah,
help
data science.
me clear out the things about how I should use? No, I had already applied. I want to know more about what this BSc Data Science will help me in while I'm joining.
More details about BSc data science, even I might not be aware of it. But again, you might have attended the orientation which you had for the BSc data science online courses, right? They had a 2-hour orientation.
No, it didn't start yet. It's like still processing.
Okay. Okay. So what I can do is I can send you there was an orientation as a part of it's there on YouTube. If you check the BSc online course, there on YouTube. If you go through, they have a proper information about the whole course about the BSc data.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum salam.
This is Jaseen from Saudi Arabia.
Yes.
Yeah. Thank you, Waseem, for your excellent presentation, and it's very nice and interesting. And I would like to ask you regarding the pressure which is on the students, because a couple of years ago, Fatima Latif caught suicide. It was said that the pressure and the pressure from IIT, particularly IIT Madras, according to statistics, last 10 years, the highest suicide rate is from IIT Madras, which is 14 compared to other IITs in India. I saw that the mental support, some type of mental support is giving there. Is it a new one, or whether it was from the old, from the past there, or what is your view on this mental stress on children? She was on humanities studies. She was from Saudi Arabia.
I know. She's from Kollam.
There is some concern that religious discrimination there. Is it true, or what do you feel about that?
Okay. First thing is she is from Kollam. Okay. Second thing is I was a part of the protest which were related to this Fatima Latif's issue, and we know it very personally. Okay. And third thing is this question I have faced. Same question I faced when we used to do similar sessions. Okay. So what I would like to say, first thing what I would like to tell you is, I'm not taking a name of a particular person. Okay. If I keep that away, if you talk about suicides inside the campus and mental stress and pressure inside the campus, the first thing which I want to say is all these students were toppers in the schools which they studied. Okay, they were the district toppers, they were the school toppers, they were the state toppers, and all those. Okay, they have never failed in their life. They have never become second or third in their life. Okay, now all these toppers are coming together inside a class. Okay, can everyone become the topper now?
No, it's not
during the
possible,
school. During the school time, what happened was their parents and the coaching centers and everyone gave them this much pressure that they were always the toppers. Okay.
Yeah, IIT is a pool of toppers there. Yeah.
IIT is a pool of toppers. So what happens is, first time in your life, you are going a little behind. And the interesting part of the mindset of the students over there is they are very competitive. It is not like a healthy competition happening over there. It's very different because all of them are really competitive and they want to succeed in their life. Okay. And in between this competition, when a student goes a little behind, that student reaches emotional distress. Okay, but all these kind of facilities are available for them. How many of them utilize is the second question. Okay, now this one I was talking about undergraduates. Okay, if I talk about postgraduates, especially PhDs, what happens is that the reason why I'm talking about PhDs is out of the 14, out of the numbers which you spoke, there's a good number of PhDs as well. Okay, so what happens is PhD courses is a lot of uncertainty associated. The students who are coming for PhD in IITs, they might be the toppers over there, and the students who were along with them, they got married, they bought their they got a good job, they bought their car, what do you say, they bought their house, everything, and here we are struggling with uncertainty. Results are not coming, this I cannot meet the guide, nothing is working out. This mental stress and pressure happening for the students related to PhD, it is there. Okay, some of them it works out good, some of them it does not work out. Okay, so both it has both the sides. Okay, but knowing all these things, you have a lot of facilities available over there. Okay, you have counseling facilities over there, you can go and meet, but a good number of people are not utilizing all these, and that the result of that is what is happening. Okay, so whenever there is one person who reaches any of this counseling facility, we keep a track of them. Okay, like are they okay or not? If we find they're completely not okay, we inform the parents. Okay, and give them 6 months of leave from the campus. Okay, and they can come back and join, there is no problem.
Okay,
understood. They can drop the course for 6 months and then come back, you feel better and you come back and join, there is no problem. So if you ask about religious discrimination, I have not faced it even once.
Very good.
I have not faced it even once inside the campus, religious discrimination. But again, pressure is there inside the campus, and pressure is just because of the competition, of the unhealthy competition inside the campus. You get me, right?
Yeah, I got you very clearly. But the question I raised was because compared to there are IITs in India, why only we always talk about Madras IIT? This was my question, because this is not seen, because work pressure, the study pressure, and also the stress, and the toppers are all other IITs also. But particularly when we talk about this stress and the rate of the suicidal rate, it's very high compared to other IITs. So that's what concerns the people. So that's good to know that there is counseling there, and you can take 6 months. You can come out of the campus and you can mitigate your stress, come back, that joins.
Yes. So I mean, IIT Madras is NIRF ranking first. So again, all the first ranking comes there. That is one reason. Second reason for what we are discussing right now is this number of suicides keep changing between IITs. Okay, some year, some IITs. It's not something to be proud of. Okay, it's something which you should be really sad of. Okay, and where we see.
Yeah, that's what. Because last 10 years, when you count last 10 years, IIT Madras was high.
Yeah. It is just because you cannot completely blame the institute for that. Okay, you cannot completely blame the student for that. Okay, all of them are responsible because there is a pool of it's a pool of unhealthiness. Second thing, if I would tell you, there are a lot of aged faculties over there. Okay, and when there are a lot of aged faculties, you have the older custom of that guru shishya relationship is there, right? Okay, where shishya will have to hear about all those things, and guru will keep commanding wala thing. Okay, this is still persisting in that campus. Okay, and that is changing because of the new faculties which are coming, but the essence of that is still remaining a little, which I have felt personally. Okay, and that might be one of the reasons which I believe. Yeah.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. Excellent explanation, and cleared my many concerns. Thank you. Give chance to others to talk also. Thank you, sir.
I think there is a question from Hizan Azad regarding HSSC entrance examination syllabus. So I'll just show that 1 second. So this is the HSSC entrance examination syllabus. Part 1 is English. Okay, you have reading skills, you have grammar, you have vocabulary, you have analytical and quantitative aptitude. You have general studies, you have Indian economy, okay. You have Indian society and culture, okay. You have world affairs, you have environment and ecology. Part 2 topic, you have an essay, Okay, will be based on cultural affairs and general knowledge. I can just share this link in our chat box. You can have a note of it. Yeah, and there is one more question which has personally come to me. Please explain, other than BE, IIT Madras, any other courses available in IITM. So I think I have done justice to that course, to that question during the presentation. I have spoke about all the other courses which are available inside IIT Madras. Yeah.
Assalamu alaikum, sir. I have a question.
Yes. Hi. Walaikum salam.
Sir, how does IIT Madras compare to the other IITs, like in terms of performance and campus facilities?
Okay, so how do you actually analyze this? Is based on the ranking. Okay, so if you do an international global ranking, IIT Madras ranking is 275 globally. Okay, university wise, where there are other, I think IIT Bombay, Delhi, and IISc Bangalore and all comes within that 220, 200 and all those. But when it comes to Indian ranking, IIT Madras is the one which is topping. So it is all based on the statistics. Okay, but IIT Madras is a big pool of industrial sponsored research from companies. It has a lot of money because of that. It has quality research happening over there when compared to other IITs. And it has a wonderful research park where you can start your entrepreneurship. I mean, you can start your own, or you can incubate yourself in the research park. You can start your own companies. In India, if you inquire Ather was started as Ather is an electric scooter. Well, it was started in IIT Madras. Pi-beam was started in IIT Madras recently. So there are a lot of companies which are which was incubated by students in IIT Madras. My batchmate is there. He started TAN 90, which is going really good, which is for agro based for thermo boxes and all those kind of things. So when it comes to research, IIT Madras is doing really good when compared to other IITs. Yeah. But when it comes to overall university-wise global ranking, there are other IITs which are slightly higher than IIT Madras.
Okay, thank you, sir. Also, what exactly were you studying at IIT Madras?
Me, I was doing my PhD. Yeah.
So PhD in what?
Okay, exactly. So okay, then that's again I'll explain it. I was a part of mechanical engineering department, manufacturing engineering science, where I was studying on a material called as graphene. So I was studying on a technique to develop graphene. Okay, graphene is a two-dimensional material, which is one atom thick. I actually explained about what is graphene before, but again, I was working on a technique to develop graphene as a byproduct of machining from lubrication. Like you use graphite as a lubricant. Okay, these graphite will be trapped in between two rubbing surfaces. Okay, and what is happening to this graphite after being trapped inside these two rubbing bodies? I studied it experimentally and through simulation using computer simulations. That means I studied it experimentally and I've done molecular dynamic simulation. It's called atomic level simulation, where you model atoms and then you study what is happening. Okay, and then you understand, because between two rubbing bodies, what is happening you cannot see. How much ever microscope you bring it, you cannot focus it inside there. Okay, so you have to go to simulation based studies. So I was studying the science behind this high pressure lubrication based simulation based exfoliation, it is called. Okay, so I was studying the science using simulation and the quality and the quantity using experimental studies. Yeah.
Okay, thank you, sir.
Thank you, Anu. Wonderful questions are coming up. Yeah, great.
So did you study a BTech in IIT? BTech and MTech?
No. My BTech and Masters were in Kerala University. Even I wanted to be a part of Central University. Okay, so I just wanted to prepare. That's when I came for PhD. That is when I came to know that what IIT Madras is providing, what is there. And my bachelor's and masters both were from Kerala University.
Okay, sir. So did you write the JEE exam?
Like, I did not. I wrote it that time, but I did not crack.
Okay, thank you,
sir. Shall we discuss something about the entrance exam, the JEE main and all this stuff?
Okay, so if I would tell you about JEE mains and advanced, okay, first you have an objective JEE mains examination. Okay, objective JEE mains examination. If you write it, if you crack it, okay, then after that you can apply for NITs and all those. But if you want to apply for IITs, you have to again write JEE Advanced. So out of the total number of JEE mains candidates who have cleared, 2.5 lakhs, close to 2.5 lakh members will be allowed to write JEE Advanced. And IIT admissions will be through JEE Advanced examination. So that is the reason why I keep saying JEE Mains and Advanced, JEE Mains and Advanced, because you have to write all the 2 exams to join IIT Madras. And the syllabus is it's again physics, chemistry, maths, and all those. So it's available. Our +1, +2 syllabus and all those.
How do you compare NITs and IITs in terms of ranking?
If you say there are 7 older IITs, right? Does anyone have an idea about how many IITs are there in India right now? Can some random guess?
7.
There are 23 IITs right now. Okay, it was 7. From there, it has reached 23 right now. Including in Kerala, you have IIT Palakkad. In Andhra, you have IIT Tirupati. Wherever you go, you have IIT right now. Okay. Out of which you have the main zone IITs, the 7 old IITs, the Roorkee, Kharagpur, Madras, Bombay, Delhi, like that. You have the 7 over there. The ranking of those 7 will be very high. Okay. But the newer ones will not be that much higher when compared to the older NITs, like NIT Calicut, NIT Trichy. Understood? NIT Surathkal. All these will have a higher rank. Okay, so if you want to exactly number the ranking number, you can check for NIRF ranking in India or QS ranking international. Okay, but this is how it goes. The newer IITs, if I say NIT Tirupati, NIT Palakkad and all, they don't even have their own campus in hand. So forget about ranking. But still they are IITs.
Yeah, NITs are just like the new NITs are the new versions of the IIT.
The new, but again, if I would again say there are very good NITs, brilliant NITs, much better than the new IITs. So again, we have to focus on the NITs as well. And I think if Yusuf is here, Yusuf is a NIT product. Yusuf is Mansoor Mama's son. Yeah. Okay, so I mean, NIT is a very, very good place too. But again, if you're comparing NITs and IITs, you have to just go to the 7 IITs first, and then think about the NITs. I think a lot of other questions are coming personally. 1 second.
5 minutes before Maghrib, I think.
Yes. What are departments available of science and engineering by Janvi? Janvi, I have discussed it, but I'll just show it to you once more. So when you want me to stop taking the questions, you can let me know. Okay. So these are the departments inside. Okay, of science and engineering. If you want, aerospace engineering is there, civil engineering is there. Management does not come under science and engineering. Physics comes under science. Applied engineering physics is also there. That's the second part. Okay, applied mechanics is there. Then that's also comes under engineering, applied mechanics. Computer science and engineering is there. Mathematics comes under science. Biotechnology engineering, it comes in electrical engineering, mechanical engineering, chemical engineering. Engineering design comes under engineering. Metallurgic and materials engineering. Chemistry comes under science. Humanities and social science is different, and ocean engineering. So these are the departments.
I think it's time for Maghrib now, almost. So we have to close it, I think, if there is no relevant questions anymore.
Yeah, there are questions coming on preparation for JEE mains and advanced preparation. You have to solve a lot of questions. That's the only advice which I can give it to you. You have to solve a lot of questions of previous year's questions. You have to keep trying, keep practicing a lot of questions, make yourself faster. And that is a major advance which I have to give it to you. Yeah, so that's what was. I'm getting a lot of personal messages, and that's why reason why I'm giving all the answers. So to everyone who are, yeah, you are asking about there are a few requests coming for my contact number and email ID. So yeah, 1 second. Yeah, feel free to contact if you have any doubts. Okay. anytime, because I took all the support wherever I traveled or whatever support, it was all government's money. Okay, so I need to give back now, and anytime you can contact. There is no problem.